Hello there YouTube, this is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with another Inkbound Daily. Today is the solo daily for December 7th, and today we will be playing Chainbreaker, going from Derelict Starship to Vengewood, and then up against Runestone. And we got some very peculiar mods here. Starting off, we have access to Cursed Treasure, I believe it's called, Cursed Gold. Start with 5 Treasure Hunter, on turn start, take 1 damage per 100 Quillings owned. Obviously this is seriously going to hurt our score. Having access to 5 Treasure Hunter means that we are going to see a treasure pot every single fight, and killing them will give us not only the usual benefits, but also will give us 10 Omni damage. But if we have Quillings at the start of the turn, not on combat start, take damage per 100 Quillings owned. So simply killing the first treasure pot, I don't have the numbers on hand for me, but I would guess that you would start taking 2 damage per turn if that's all you did. So kind of spicy if you don't have access to shielding, which we don't. We do eventually get like sap on Chainbreaker, like they have it in Kit. And they also have the ability to heal a little bit, get access to Vigor, but those aren't things that we have access to right now. So potentially in the future, when we do have access to these things to help mitigate this damage, then we would be more willing to actually take out these treasure pots. And thankfully, they will be there the whole time for us to decide on that. One thing that's going to suck is we also have to make sure not to accidentally deal 25% of their health, because that's when they pay out every 25%, and then they add like pretty much the jackpot when you actually take them out. If we're not trying to kill treasure pots, we need to hit a glyph node in order to make up for the fact that we're not getting our natural quilling income from them. 1 from a book 1 treasure pot, and 2 from a book 2 treasure pot. Thankfully, either one is going to be fine, but since we can't get access to gold and all that stuff, we're going to be suffering quite a lot for growth, so we're probably going to need to get vestiges as soon as possible and just keep grabbing vestiges, augments, stuff like that. We also have Incula on each guardian and villain. Last time we had that, we literally couldn't take any damage, so we had to immediately destroy them. So I have no idea what Incula even does. I believe it has baseline ink drain, which reduces your maximum health, which is why we were pretty keen on destroying them with a double glass cannon build. So we really can't afford to take damage from that unless we somehow have Verdant or some other way of increasing our maximum health. And then on top of all of that, we also have Unwilling, which is -2 will reserve and plus 100% Omni damage. Now, we have a lot of good single target, but not very good AoE. Generally, our AoE comes from building up combo and using Eruption for cheap, because it starts to be decent at 2 cost and very good at 1 or less. But if we don't have Will Reserve, we're never going to build up combo, and so we're never going to be able to use skills. So it really puts us in danger of just getting swarmed. So stuff like, with the amount of damage that we have, T-Bolt would be pretty good to take out swarmers. What is Smoke Bomb, the grenade, even Cleave in a pinch, to be honest, are all good options to take out swarmers and make sure that we don't take damage. Oh, what else do we have here to note? Oh, yeah, on top of that, so we need to try and solve for AoE damage, but there's going to be a treasure pot that we don't want to deal 25% damage to. Also, each boss is going to drop somewhere between 80 to 120. So we need to have enough change on hand to then go back a node and probably buy an augment in order to bring that maximum money value down, or just re-roll stuff as soon as we get the opportunity. Anyways, and we've got Blessing at Quill, so re-rolls are better, and we also have Glyph income here. Okay, so hold up. When we enter Carvers, we get glyphs. Okay, so we don't need to take a glyph node, because we will enter 3 Carvers. Okay. Good to know. Derelict Starship is also going to be very rough if we don't have access to AoE because of all of the slimps that are not only in every fight, but especially the boss fight. I would like shielding, thank you very much. Thank you for the barrier potion. Maybe Sap Fist, just to get access to some sap. Again, I don't know when we're going to be able to afford to use it. And it really only heals us 1. I don't know, man. This is 25... Oh, it's more than 25 because of the fact that we have 100 Omni damage. So this is actually 100 AoE. Which means that this could be our swarm killer. It's still very awkward because we won't even have enough to use it out the box. We're going to have to pick up the orb, use it, and that's going to literally be all we do. Oh, that might be the right option though. Get me vaults. I don't even know why I looked at money. I'm not going to pick that up. We're probably going to do this in a way that most other people wouldn't, because we're going to try our best to get the best possible score. And I don't know how we're honestly going to do that. Do I have to kill you in order to score? That is honestly a very good question. I kind of don't want to find out, because I won't have the will to do so. So we're honestly going to do this. And we need to spend all this money. All of it. Thankfully, we have Blessing at Quill, so rerolling Vestiges is kind of good for us. They offered Pilfer here? What in the frick? Give me Poison Vapor. We're apparently kind of going into that anyways. I really don't want to take damage, but that is verdant. I don't think any of these are... Well, actually, Token of Regret does go kind of hard. Does go kind of hard. We can't grind here. Honestly, reroll me. We could get Venomous set like almost immediately. Bead of Ivy is more poison. If the enemy's already poisoned, inflict 15 poison. Start scaling that venomous damage. Restore HP on orbs. That would have to be Orb Lord 3 though. I mean, yes. Like, it's almost entirely worth it. We could spend money here. We can get out of this. Give me that beat of Ivy. There's another Orb Lord. We'd be willing to almost grind this, assuredly. It would put us below. I think we got to take this Orbulicum, then reroll. Or do I just buy these training weights because reasons? Okay. That'll help for the boss. Get out of here. Go on, get. Okay. Treasure pot, like, run away. I said run away, treasure pot! What are you doing? You're making my life a living hell. Like, we're fine as far as defense. I think we saved this for next turn. End turn over here, I guess. Let everything surround us. And then we might be able to get them with Vile Eruption. Why are you still here? This is most assuredly the worst. $13. It's going to inflict 30 stacks of poison. That's 300 damage. That's still not quite enough to destroy you guys. So we kind of have to hit y'all. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. You're gonna spawn enemies. We're gonna take a turn. Well, it is what it is. It's a good thing we didn't think that we could kill you then. One turn. Thank you. Problem with T-Bolt though is that it's definitely going to hit the treasure pots. What else are we gonna do, to be honest? In all honesty, bring down my vapor cooldown. Really don't care about that. Give me more Bastion, please. Primeval clay isn't bad. I almost kind of want to, like, grind it, but it really doesn't feel good to do that. Let's re-roll this. We don't really apply burn as of right now. Like, none of these are really doing anything for us. This will give us stuff for the shop. I'm almost kind of about that, because I'm not really a fan of the green Augs on this character. What do we got, Byron? We got shielding. Well, we're gonna frickin' need it. Like, the pots just want to be in the action, and there's apparently nothing that I can do about that. Also, why are you guys leaving at weird turns? Because we had him in the way in the last one, too. I can't even pick up this... Well, I can pick up this orb if I do it like this. That'll do a lot of damage to you. Then we'll just get the heck out of here, I guess. Please go. Please tell me I don't have to kill you. Thank you. Definitely could have gotten away with killing that treasure pot since it was on the last turn. But I don't want to. I think we're going to grind this brace belt. Or a brace belt, I should say. That'll give us a bastion. We might pick up this extra money. Let's take this for the boss. Keep the disintegrate. What do we got here? How many damage per will? Absolutely not. On using a movement binding, gain 1 stack of blur. It's kind of good. Don't really have to go back for that money. I could. Phew, just enough. In fact, that's probably being pretty ballsy, to be honest. Why do I have will? Oh, Byron's poem. Thank you. Making sure that I'm not hitting that. Looking pretty good there. You do have permanent ink drain. That's kind of a bummer. And there's really not much that I can do about that. 200 magical versus 196 magical. It's possible if I use this disintegrate, I could have avoided the ink drain, but we're going to have to solve for that ink drain now. I don't think there's anything else that we can do about it. As for the damage, we really don't care, so do we really just punch you instead? I feel like we're gonna take a lot of extra turns here simply because, and now you've been here for like, we'll flee combat after 2 more turns? Why are you guys staying so long? Just explain to me, please. I kind of need you to phase. Vulnerable's attack bindings now. Oh my goodness, they frickin' ruined everything. Is there anything that's in the bonus damage taken bin anymore, or does it just all multiply into itself? I'm just a little bit salty, don't mind me. I think it's the only way that we're actually going to be able to get anywhere here, is to just stack on a whole metric ton of damage. And then we'll get 2 hits in there, why not? One extra turn. Inflict 10 extra stacks of poison seems good. Smite on hit, really don't care. Honestly. I feel like there's better stuff than this. Like 10 extra stacks of poison is really kind of garbage when the skill gives you 30 to begin with. Like that's a third of the skill. Reroll me. We're gonna see more. -1 will cost. -1 will cost? Okay, now we're starting to talk here. I'll take a -1 will cost on Eruption. Starting to get a little bit usable. Death Palm increasing poison damage and poison stacks. Although Twin Lash technically means... It technically means more will, because we get combo faster. There's really not much else that goes into that, though. As opposed to, like, permanent scaling. Do I honestly even care? That's kind of where I'm at right now. Like, increasing the enemy's poison stacks is kind of important. Oh. I think Twin Lash is more damage. Like, straight up. Oh, hold up. We got money. We need to spend the money. Reroll me. There's another orb. And there's max HP. Meep map. We can grind this immediately after. What are we getting rid of? I don't think Scalding Half Charm's doing literally anything for us. We're going to be grinding a lot of stuff, to be honest. Beat of Ivy can stay. And this still doesn't do it. We are still going to have to like get something else here. So get rid of Scalding Half Charm for that. And then also give me this. Poison to colliding enemies. That's almost usable. Dare I say reroll me again? Good, up tiers. dare I say, reroll me again. -1 base cooldown. Sure. We'll take that. 4 cooldown is significantly better. That increases that skill's output by damage alone by 50%. The frick is this? Anyways, Orbolicum, don't care. Training weights, don't care. Tracker's cleats kind of care. Orbimetal, no. Although, we're theoretically tanky enough to where Orbimetal might actually do something. I think we're going to be fine on glyphs. What's the split? There we go. So. By 42. And you're still here! I swear to God, if I lose a turn because you... Like, I gotta kill you. There's nothing to it, I gotta kill you. Oh. And we're about to spend a lot of money. Actually, let's take a look at what we got. Oh, we got a Vesticle Shrine. When we used with combo, deal more base damage. On turn start, 1 cost discount. I'm okay with prepared. High voltage lightning is also like quite good. We get a purple on that and that's free. It's kind of nice to use every turn. But the potential to be able to use this for free is kind of huge. Heavenly Eclipse we're kind of goated with. Like, all of our skills are physical and magical. Except for, of course, Poison Vapor and Lightning Bolt. Like, those are going to offset us. It had to, like, just almost be good enough. Actually, we gotta spend all... We gotta reroll through all of this. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at me. Boy. We no longer have stuff here. Could maybe... We have Orb Lord. We could take some Shadow. It's not going to be as good. Gives us a little bit of crit chance. Maybe we aren't grinding anything, because this is honestly kind of shit. If we weren't going to grind anything, we would have went to this shop. Maybe that was better. I don't know. How much mythos we got? Kind of funny. Holy Lord. Yes. Heroic Vault seems decent. Especially with this setup here. We got tons of breakables to loot. Are you frickin' serious, my dude? Please give me shield. It's too will. This is preferred. We actually want to hit an enemy here so that less shock damage comes out. I'm about to just say screw it. Oh my good lord. I don't know how we're handling this. That's something. Honestly, doesn't do much. We're going to take yet another turn. No damage, though. I don't know, I guess get some marble cuffs for some damage here. We could reroll. Could reroll quite a bit. Inflict Toxic is somewhat decent. Your cooldown isn't low enough to where we could actually like really make some use of the double poison. We also don't have AoE, so it's not a line shot, so Toxify is probably the play here. Not really willing to reroll. It does mean that we're accidentally going to hit like a lot of with just talking about the cooldown. Reroll me here. Paradigm Shift? Maybe. Primeval Clay. Interesting. Saving 2 will every turn is probably the move here. I could almost be happy just hitting Eruption every single turn. Like, I believe there's a purple we could put on that. That could make that really good for us. What are we going to now? Do we have anything to actually grind? Maybe this chalice. It's really all it's doing for us. What fight is this? I don't even remember. Oh, thank you. It's appreciated. It's actually good, too. Get rid of that. We got one more fight. Okay. Give me another vault. I don't know, this kind of actually wants me to use Toxify first. We've got shielding. Send me the heat. You weren't nearby? Well, I kind of ruined the whole idea there. Alright then. At least it's out of our way. How much damage are we doing? Not enough to proliferate. Okay. I'm trying to debate if this health is worth it for us now. Yes. Take this. Because we can heal 1 health next turn. That is within our possibility. Whew. Give me a free disintegrate. Tarnished treasure looking pretty good here because it, if we grind it, we get our set. It is definitely worth more ground to us than in our pocket. More hit damage, huh? Inflict 1 sap to recover HP. More shock. That's tough. That's honestly tough. This actually gaining hit damage is kind of huge for us. Except we've kind of passed the point on where that's actually huge. It would have been great a lot earlier. This is still honestly like almost 200 damage. It's not terrible. We just need to work on our order of operations now. And I think... yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. I think we can work with this. Everything is coming up aces. Thank you for Venomous 3. So what? We missed 4 turns? That was the kicker? God, I wish... Inkrito, kind of cute. That's the possibility of getting Verdant. Verdant's kind of huge. Another stack of Blur, kind of huge. But that's definitely out of the question. If we get 1 Verdant, I think we can pull out of this. What did we get? We got 2 will. I honestly highly appreciate that. Thank you. We are going to open with this. Throw a whole bunch of these out there. Super happy with the results. Like, that was exactly what I was looking for. You're going to take a little bit of chip damage. That shouldn't be enough to put us over. It is. At least it's a boss. Copium. Well then, I mean, if this is how you're going to be, we're just going to murder you. Like... sorry, not sorry. Give me this power orb. Stack a whole bunch of blight on ya. Then just punch the living snot out of ya. Oh, which does more damage? You do. Still not quite enough to kill you. That is unfortunate. Leave that there, I guess. Might as well build up a combo. I guess I could have put lightning bolt on you. That's kind of a derp on my part. I don't quite deal that much damage. Excuse me. That's huge. How does that not deal enough? But that does? Almost? I'm hopefully confused. I admittedly have no clue what was going on there. Give me one of these, add more poison. Punch the living snot out of you. Okay, I need to hug the wall more, apparently. Because you're just being annoying. And I think we're going to take an extra turn here, too. No, you died? Woo! Dope. Alright. Like, I guess we take supercharged. I think finishing fist is obviously better. I honestly just don't know how often we're going to use it. I guess we kind of do use it a little bit more now. But it's usually, I guess, doubled. That's currently worth like 2,000. Pretty good if the enemy's already shocked. But we're going up against Runestone. That's not really going to be necessary. I guess it doesn't hurt to bring a single target. That's kind of huge. I'm going to re-roll, though. Okay. That is also, like, kind of insanely huge, though. We can re-roll for that later. Verdant. Verdant. Don't dog me, man. Come on. You dogged me. Probably should have taken the amulet that gives +4. There's still a couple of verdants that we can get in the purple and blue chest. I wonder what the order of operations on this sumbitch is. What do we have? You have Omni damage. That's actually a little bit scary. I'm not sure I want to hit this this treasure pot yet. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh. Yeah, how much poison does this give everybody? 5. Hmm. I think a couple of enemies took bonus damage, but then this barbed banshee, like, it mentioned that the barbed banshees took like 371 physical damage, which is how much they're supposed to take. And then it says up here, these Bard Banshees allegedly took more physical damage, but they couldn't possibly have gotten... I don't know, could they have gotten hit by all of this? Like, they all got hit by normal attacks here, and then they just took bonus damage? But the bonus damage was higher than the actual eruption damage? Doesn't actually seem right at all. Because they were poisoned at the time, maybe, so then they got the bonus? I suppose it did work then, but they... just dying due to poison. Alright, buddy. Live your life. Okay. There it... And its Moby's fine, too. That's actually good for us. Holy shit. Holy shit, squad. Another Orb Lord's kind of silly. Doesn't really do much for us. Paradigm Shift, I'm not sure that that's good either. Poison damage to colliding enemies. Sure, we'll take it for the completion. Actually, no, we'll re-roll and do this right. That being free is kind of nice. Plus magical impact. It's not too bad, actually. Trying to think about how we're going to go about this. We can probably grind this brace belt. I could actually use more access to healing. Because we're gonna have to kill the pot to have over 500 for the money score. And ain't none of this healing. Maybe something in the shop could help us out? Like, T for 2 would be great. Oh! Gross. Like, I really don't want to buy anything because there's no way that we're going to make that much money off of a money pot. Like, it's going to get pretty close. It ain't getting that close. I'm pretty sure that I can reroll one of these. None of this is what I asked for, man. What two things can we get rid of? We're probably going to grind you. We'll probably keep the Mobius Vine in your place. Alchemist Tool Belt does not need to exist. We can put Vulcus's Bond Enhancer there. I suppose we could have kept one of those and gotten rid of the plated belt. Plated belt only helps us turn 1. Then again, turn 1 you usually take a hit for sure. Give me Volcuses, please. Like, just the one will a turn is good. Give me this. That gives us our Verdant. We're going to gain 3 health. So we just got to make sure that we stay at max health. Which is going to be admittedly a little hard. God, do I just buy something? I don't even know, like, is this technically a book 2? Like, pot? That reroll may have cost us. Because I honestly don't know how much a book 3 treasure pot gives us when we kill it. But we gotta kill it. That much is for sure. Oh, we gotta deal with you too? Come on, man! Oh, don't hit anybody. Roger Dodger. We did get enough money. And we did roll shielding. Oh, yes! Let's go! We're gonna get it, YouTube. This is the double hit. Oh, chef's kiss. Thank you. Take that for free for bonus damage. Farm a little bit at ease. Oh, that really came together at the end there. We're gonna be fine. Whew. Oh lordy. Are we going to be fine? We're going to be fine. Because Verdant is going to give us 3 max HP, which is going to heal us. Oh my good lord. We missed 4 turns. 4 turns. And some of that was literally just due to like a microcosm of HP or like just enemy mechanics. I think that we did pretty freaking well, and honestly, under those conditions, I do believe that a lot of people are going to have suffered a bit. Hopefully, the run was educational or at least entertaining. If you have any feedback whatsoever, be it questions, concerns, comments, misplay alerts, be sure to put that down in the comments below. And until next time, we will catch you guys around.